Hey folks, welcome back to Rugby Ascent. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania, and we're getting ready to start here for the Pumas and Cheetahs. Somehow I don't have my Cheetahs lineup. I'm not sure how that happened, but Pumas and Cheetahs, Tino Swanepoel, fullback, Stefan Kotsia on the right wing, David Brits, Vian van Niekerk in the center, Darren Adonis on the left wing, Clinton Swart back at the fly half, Ross Brode at the scrum half, Kwande Demaza, Roald van der Merwe, Fisante, Slabert, then Pofo, Swigert, Swart, and Iannica. And for the Cheetahs, the lineup is as follows. Michael Anis gets the nod at fullback. Munia Hatzenberg, Evadi Bashoff, Ali Majima, Daniel Kasende, Ethan Wenzel, Ron Kruger, Jean-Andre Rudolph, Mahoja, Van der Merwe, Sekikete, Wagner, Hunt, Fourie, and Ferreira. And there you go. This is Currie Cup action, the final game of the season, and the one that matters the most for these two teams because one of them will go on to the playoffs and one of them is done for the season after we see what happens here today. USA game is still going. Nate Augsburger scored a try and has closed it now. Eagles close in that game. They got the conversion 31-24 now. Eagles in that game. That's incredible what's happening over there in Japan as we speak. So we're ready to get this one started here from Umbombela, Nelspruit in South Africa. Let me just put this on mute over here. All right, so we're ready to get started here. I need to get the Cheetahs lineup. I don't know why I don't have that. So that's bizarre. Let me just make sure I don't have it here. Oh, my goodness. And we're underway, and they kick straight in the chuch to the Cheetahs, and that is not a good start by Ethan Wenzel. There's the Cheetahs lineup. I don't know why I don't have a printout of that. Print. So Ron Kruger, Ethan Wenzel has a very bad start to the game, and from the beginning he kicks it straight in the touch. Cheetahs have really screwed the pooch here in the last several weeks, getting a tie at home against the Bulls, and then 2 home losses just really undermine their Currie Cup season. That's a shame. So 36 seconds in, it'll be a scrum to the Pumas in midfield. Things going very well for the Pumas to get this game started. Oh, you love it because when they score a try. Well, Nate Augsburger scored a try for the Eagles. 61 minutes in the contest now. They've just scored a penalty. Oh, no. Oh, Japan got a penalty, so they're up by 10 now, 34-24. Set. Big push by the Cheetahs, but the Pumas come away with it. They go to the far side. Tino Swanepoel now nearly slipping a tackle over there by Boshoff, but he does get it. Playing advantage now are the Pumas. Beautiful pitch. This is the best looking pitch I've seen in a while out here. That ball's passed back. Oh, it's forward. And then what happened there? Still playing an advantage here. They come to the near side. Pumas driving forward. It's Kwande Demaza down to the 10-meter line. Ruck is formed. Ross Brode over to the center. The Pumas playing advantage here. Swigert trying to make the tackle there. Going to come back over here. Christopher Allison is the official. Assistant officials are Paul Mente and Hanro van Rooyen, and Steven Geldenhuis is the TMO for today's game in Umbombela Stadium in Nelspruit in what used to be the Transvaal. They're going to go for the post. Wow. Clinton Swart going for the post from midfield, straight down the middle. This is a makeable kick, and the Pumas want to draw first blood. Yeah, it was a penalty on the scrum. That's where it was. So if they get 3 points here, this will be because Ethan Wenzel kicked the ball straight into touch, and then they get a penalty on it. So Clinton Swart has had a very good season for the Pumas. It will have the distance. Will it have the mark? And it does. And the Pumas are up 3-0. Just like that. Pumas off to a 3-0 lead. Thanks to the people who've tuned in so far. Hopefully get a bigger crowd. It says we have 30 concurrent viewers, but only 25 views. Something's wrong with that picture. But thank you. Airlink Pumas off to a 3-0 lead here early in the first half. Courtesy of Ethan Wenzel. Let's see if he kicks this one into touch. No, he gets this one toward the middle of the field this time. Demaza catches it. And he drives forward over the 22. Ruck is formed there. And the Cheetahs got themselves in the middle of that ruck. No penalty being called here. Ross Brady's going to dig it out. The ball goes high into the air. Knocked backwards. Ross Brody has the Canadian, comes to the near side, and the Pumas on the front foot here early. As Robert Hunt is in the way on the tackle there. Pumas now. Brody to dig it out of a ruck again. Music playing constantly in the background here. Very annoying. They're playing music the whole time instead of letting us watch rugby. Michael Anis fields the ball. Oh, this is unbelievable. This music is very distracting. Ruining a good experience. Wenzel kicks the ball high into the air. And we got a whistle here. They were playing advantage. Hotzenberg retreating. Offside. And the Cheetahs quickly retreat. Tino Swanepoel comes over. They're going to go for the post, I think. Shot called. Clinton Swart will go for the post again. Another straight on shot. Almost directly straight on. This one's a bit closer. It's about 30 meters away. 31, 32 meters. Should give the Pumas a chance to go up. And it's still a 10-point lead for Japan. They're on the front foot 63 minutes into the contest. Got a brace of tries from Nate Augsburger in that contest. Fernanda Schultz nearly steals the ball, but he doesn't. Holly Davidson. Ball's kicked. Inside 22. Going to go to the try zone and out the back of the try zone. Ooh. Over here, kick is good. And it's 6-0. The Pumas are up in front. Pumas fans, the small crowd, cheering that. Springboks, once again, Connor Crawley. Springboks game is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. 5 o'clock South African time. Connor, where are you physically at so I can tell you the time for you? Are you in the UK? Ireland? That would be 4 o'clock. 5 minutes, 30 seconds in this contest. Annoying music playing in the background the whole time, interfering with the game. Ross Brody, Canadian, kicks it down the pitch and finds touch. So it'll be the Cheetahs' ball. They're going to get touch the ball for the first time in this game. Cheetahs haven't touched the ball. 5:45, and they're finally going to touch the ball. Wow. Trailing 6-0. 40 people here. Thanks for being here, folks. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind and join us this live play-by-play color commentary of the final round of the Currie Cup for 2024. The Cheetahs, who were once at the top of the log early in the season, have fallen almost out of playoff contention. They're hanging by their teeth, but they must win today. Ron Kruger sends it over. Darren Adonis, and here come the Cheetahs high ball. Who's going to get it? Tino Swanepoel goes up and does a great job coming down with it on a competition from Neil Hotzenberg, but he does come down with it. Ruck formed. Brody's going to dig it out of there. Done a great job for the Pumas this season at scrum half. Oh, Sekikete runs through this. So Brody takes off. Ross Brody over the 10-meter line. He picks up about 18 meters and finally tackles short of midfield. Pumas now making some good decisions here. And Jeandre Rudolph in on the tackle there for the Cheetahs. Cheetahs have poached the ball, but we've got a penalty here. Oh, no, we're stopping. Brody's down. He's hurt. He's grabbing his shin. Calf. We're going to stop for that. It's close to the action, so they stop play. And the official thanked one of their players for making sure the play got stopped there. Brody's played in all 10 games this year for the Pumas. Clinton Swartz come over to talk to him, see what's going on. Doesn't look good. Let's see what happened here. Here's the replay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that replay. Oh, man. Oh, if he doesn't have an injury. Oh, gosh. Oh, that looks very serious. Ross Brody. Oh, my goodness. Caught from behind and just twisted his knee under. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, it was painful to watch. That was painful to watch. 39-24, 41, Japan has scored again. Eagles started to come back, got within 7, and now they're down by 17. 13 minutes remaining in the game. Ross Brody is not going to be able to continue. There's no way he can continue here. No. Oh, my gosh. Ross Brody is done. That is unfortunate. And if the Pumas win this game and go into the playoffs, that's going to hurt them badly. That's unfortunately for them. Wow. That does not look good. Just 7 minutes in. So substitution coming in. Pico Sabatle comes in. So who's going to be scrum half now? Someone else is going to shift. Someone will shift to the scrum half position. He's been taken off by Cart. Man, that is horrible, that injury. Okay, Tino Swanepoel will move into the scrum half position. Yep. So Kotsia goes to fullback. Okay, so some changes there because of the loss of Ross Brody. Tino Swanepoel is now the scrum half, and he's a good scrum half too. Goes from fullback to scrum half. Cheetahs with the scrum. Ball put in there by Ron Kruger. He pulls it out, goes to the short side of the pitch. Michael Anis with his first carry. He offloads to Munia Hotzenberg. Hotzenberg is tackled. Cheetahs now trying to get something going here. Oh, nearly bad pass caught there by the Cheetahs. Ali Majima does a good job to save that. Gideon Vandemever with his first touch. Ball's lost. Pumas now. Sabatle with his first carry. Pico Sabatle on the outside. Tino Swanepoel looking to get this one. Boy, poor Ross Brody had such a great start to this game. And hopefully it's not a serious injury. But it looked wicked. Legs aren't meant to twist like that. Clinton Swart high into the air to the near side. He kicks it. Kasende goes up, and nobody gets it. It bounces on the turf. Who's going to get there? Finally goes into touch. Vivardi Bosov makes sure that it goes into touch. 6-0. Pumas out in front. 8:33 in the game, and the Pumas have lost one of their key players here. Their scrum half, Ross Brody, goes down. Shame. Both these sides have faltered this season. Here's a line out from the Cheetahs. They're successful. They bounce off the boot of the scrum half. My goodness. It will be a Pumas ball. Wow. Terrible toss from the top. So they turned it over to the Pumas, to the Cheetahs. Possession 63% for the Pumas so far. Territory 72%. Cheetahs territory. Line out is good, but lost in the air and caught by the Cheetahs. So the Pumas now with mistakes. What an ugly game so far. Kick down the pitch, going to bounce inside the 22. Taken down there by Stefan Kotsia. The Pumas, he kicks it high into the air. He's going to give a chase, but he'll never get to that. It's inside the 22. Kruger. No, it's going to be Ethan Wenzel. Wenzel kicks it into touch. So from the 10-meter line, it'll be a Pumas line out. They lose about 10 meters on that exchange for the next line out. 10 minutes in the contest, and a lot of unforced errors being made so far. Svensel's 10th appearance. He's picked up 2 yellow cards, 1 in each of his last games. Some silly and stupid decisions here. After a great start to the season, he's been struggling. So Edwin Swat will throw it in for the Pumas from the Cheetahs 10-meter line. And a bad line out again, but Tino Swanepoel managed to come away with it over to, nice pass there by Swat, Clinton Swat. The Cheetahs trying to make a tackle here. They drive the Pumas back several meters. Ball squirts out. Cheetahs have it. Here they come. Vivardi Bosov offloads that ball to Michael Anis. Anis down to the 10-meter line. Cheetahs now. Majima trying to get something going into the hands of Robert Hunt, who's tackled at the 10-meter line. They come to the near side. Majima, Ethan Wenzel, nice back pass to Munia Hotzenberg. Offload. Here we come. Hitting to find him on the wing to Daniel Kasende. And the Cheetahs down to 5 meters. But they're in touch. Oh, a knock on. Look at his boot was in touch. 5 meters out. And the Cheetahs don't score. They knock it out to be a scrum to the Pumas. Wow, that was exciting. This is 45th Currie Cup appearance for Daniel Kasende. Thanks for being here, folks. Saying a knock on, but his boot was in touch anyway. But that does make a difference. His boot was in touch. It would be a line out, vice scrum. $11.54. Crouch. Behind. Set. Tina Swanepoel with his first chance to get a clearance out here. Good pass over. Pumas, nice drive. Vian Fanikiak gets them out of trouble there. Now they've got some space for a clearance kick. And they can't get away. Bad pass by Clinton Swart. He gets it at bootlaces to Stefan Kotsia. He gets a great job picking up by his bootlaces, kicking it down the pitch, chasing the Cheetahs all the way back to the 30-meter line where Daniel Kasende picks it up. And here he comes, midfield Kasende. And, oh boy, he runs into Kwande Demaza and is driven hard backwards into the turf. Cheetahs with the ball now. Sikakete over there. Ron Kruger digs it out. Wenzel, they go wide on the outside. They try to kick it through, and it bounces off Clinton Swart's foot. Wow. So that stops that attack. Michael Anis tries to kick it through, but it hits Clinton Swart's boot and then dribbles into touch. So it'll be a Cheetahs line out. 13 minutes of the game. The Cheetahs have shown us absolutely nothing thus far. Absolutely nothing. Albert says the Pumas won't last. Halftime they'll leave. The Cheetahs will win from behind. Okay. F. Becker, welcome to you. Yes, Pumas 9 is a Canadian. Ross Broda. I said that. Didn't I? I said that several times. Line out is good to Sekakete. On Kruger to Gideon Vandenmave. He's tackled immediately. Kruger kicks it over the top. It's going to go down around the 30-meter line. Taken down there by Pico Sabatle. Sabatel's on the loose. Oh, they catch him from behind and nearly strip him. Ball comes out. Tino Swanepoel. Here come Fisante for the Pumas. And thank you for subscribing. X3 Kino X3, unusual username. 14-11 in the game. Cheetahs have the ball. Wenzel with a terrible pass. He's trying to be clever here. It gives Pico Sabatle a chance to get there on the defense. But, oh, my goodness, look at this. As Jean-Andre Rudolph, the Cheetahs are stripping tackles. Now they've got Rudolph Kruger. Someone can, oh, there's a high tackle there. Oh, Rudolph Kruger, the ball's on the pitch. But we're going to have a high tackle here against the Pumas. Yeah, high tackle by Tino Swanepoel. So the Pumas commit a penalty here. Will the Cheetahs go for the post or the corner? My goodness. All right, so he's all for it. He says, Ron Kruger tried to do a quick tap. He says, I'm all for you quick attacking. Actually, the penalty should have been on Clinton Swart, not on. There was no 15 over. There was no Tino Swanepoel. It was Stefan Kotsia. But it was actually Clinton Swart who had the high tackle. But the Cheetahs got to try to go with a quick tap, but he didn't see where the player tapped from, so he said you can't do that. So they kick to the corner, 5-meter line out now. Cheetahs chance to roll one in here on the Pumas. Cheetahs into them all. They drive forward. They're down to just inches away here. Ball's available, 1 meter out, and a knock on. Oh, the Pumas get a knock on. Sasha Feinberg Ungumzulu. What happened to Japan? Yeah, if that was really Sasha Feinberg Ungumzulu, I would come on. I don't think so. Sasha's playing today. 41-24 in Japan. And 4 minutes left. Japan has a scrum. Eagles closed within 7 points at 31-24, and they've just giving up 20 points since then. So Japan going to kick it from deep in their own territory. And it'll be a line out for the Eagles. Let's see where the mark is. Oh, it's a good kick past midfield. All right, so we've got a scrum over here in the Pumas game. This is like watching the toilet bowl, you know. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the front row collapses for the Pumas. That's not good. Both rows, so they're going to reset it. Luckily for the Pumas, the whole thing went straight to ground. That was ugly. 16-43 in this contest now, and in the other game in Japan. I wish that was Sasha Feinberg Umzulu. Yeah. So what's the Connor's asking about jerseys? Yes, this is a Pumas jersey. This one is courtesy of, and it's a Currie Cup, you can see. Got that label on there. This is courtesy of Chris Marie, who got this for me, who's missing today. She's a huge Cheetahs fan. Where is she at? Missing in action is Chris Marie. She got this jersey for me. I haven't been to Ellsborough. Set. I've been in Ellsborough in over 20 years. And the Pumas come away with it. And they drive forward. Vian van Niekerk with a carry now. And then Tina Swanepoel. Oh, man. Clinton Swart just got that away. Two Cheetahs were charging it down. It gets in midfield. Munia Hatzenberg has lots of open space. No defenders inside the 10-meter line. He's still going. Munia Hatzenberg, just short of the 22, dumps it off to Daniel Kasende. Kasende down to the 22. Hatzenberg, great carry there. They come wide. They go back inside. Oh, nice move by the Cheetahs. Mohoja. The Cheetahs on the front foot now, just 10 meters out. We got a penalty offside. You know they're going to kick to the corner again. So, by the way, they could have 3 points already. They passed up on it. Now they would have 6 points. They're going to pass up on this. So 18 minutes now. And Ethan Menzel will kick to the corner, as I said. And we're in the final minute of the game. USA has the ball, but the Japanese are pressuring them. 41-24. Excuse me. We never get updates. So here's a line out for the Cheetahs. Goes to Mohoja, and they are driving forward. Here come the Cheetahs. They're over. Is it held up? I'm going to go to the TMO. Okay, TMO. And who was it? Gideon Fundameva had the ball, I think. Yeah, it was, but they're saying he thinks he's got it. So let's see. All right, over the hooter, and Japan's going to try to score again. They got the ball back. Line out successful for Japan. They come away with it. Eagles can't give up another try here. My goodness. Well, they might. Ball spills forward. Eagles have it. No decision made on the field, so whatever the TMO comes up with is what they'll go with. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm seeing the replay now, but this is not a good angle from behind. I really can't see if he gets a touchdown there. Nothing there. We need a better camera angle. That tells us nothing. Here we go. Now we can see it from the try zone. Let's see. Fundameva. Oh, bodies. That's not going to help us either. Cannot see it. Okay, let's try it this angle. We got 3 camera angles here. Can't see it from any of them. And now we can't see it because his own body's in the way. Wow. This is a tough one. Can't see it. That's unfortunate for Gideon Fundameva, but can't see anything. No clear view. Yep. So it's going to be a goal line dropout. No! No, it's not a scrum. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this. He cannot confirm. So it is a correct call. They do get a scrum. That's fair. So an attacking scrum to the Cheetahs, something we haven't seen since they changed the rules a few years ago. Yeah, a few years ago in 2022, they changed the law. And if it's held up, it used to be an attacking 5-meter scrum, but when it's held up, it became a goal line kick. But in this case, the on-field official couldn't see anything, made no call, referred it to TMO. The TMO could get no clear view. And in that exception, you go back to the old way things were. The attacking team gets a 5-meter scrum, which is fair. So, Crouch, Cheetahs, an attacking scrum now. Bind. Set. That's brilliant. So the Cheetahs, told to use it. Ron Kruger digs it out. Sends it over the center to Wenzel. Wenzel back to Kasende. Kasende's in! He got it! Daniel Kasende and the Cheetahs are on the board finally. Wow. Daniel Kasende. What am I doing here? Daniel Kasende with the try for the Cheetahs. Sorry, folks, distracted there for a moment. From the DRC. So it's 7-6 now. Cheetahs out in front after doing nothing in this game so far. Yeah, Gypsy Backpackers, you're unsubscribed to the channel. That's what YouTube does. That's why content creators like me are constantly frustrated. YouTube is just evil. Evil platform. But it's the best one. All right, the game is over. The Eagles have lost that game to Japan. I don't know if they scored again. Let me shut down my stream from there. Okay, restart, and Wenzel gets it. Cheetahs have the ball. Jean-Andre Rudolph with a carry up to the 22. 21 minutes into the game now, but the Cheetahs now out in front, 7-6, and Wenzel kicks it down into touch. Let's see where the mark is going to be. Not a very good kick by Wenzel. So the Pumas are going to get the ball inside the 10-meter line, and Wenzel's shaking his head. I can't believe that's where the ball is marked. Well, that's where it's marked, brother. And sorry for the Cheetahs fans, I did not get a chance to wave this when they scored. The Cheetahs scored. All right. A little wrapped up in trying to keep the game going here. Had some tech problems this morning. 21:30 now, and Edwin Swart will throw it in, and line out successful. And Jean-Andre Rudolph was way offside. He's making a tackle of a player as soon as he got the ball. And as a consequence, the Pumas lose about 10 meters, but now they're trying to get it back. Tino Swanepoel, Edwin Swart with a carry. Runs right into Cheetah's wall of defense. Clinton Swart, that's wide and forward to Pico Sabatle on the outside. Sabatle still going down short of the 22. No call forward pass, so we'll keep going. Malembe Mpofu with the ball. Ball. You said it's a maul. Yeah, he did. Penalty. Told him twice. So Sekekete and Skalk Ferreira in there, not allowing to play. Now Skalk is complaining. You called them all. Chandre's talking to Chandre. Thank you. Christopher Allison basically telling Skalk Ferreira hit the road. It was actually Jean-Andre Rudolph, not Skalk Ferreira. Excuse me. So what will Pumas do? Go for the post? No, it's a scrum. Cheetahs now with the advantage of possession, 55%. Cheetahs made 241 meters because a couple of those breakaway carries that didn't get anything versus 154 for the Pumas. All right, set. Tino Swanepoel puts it in there, and this thing falls apart big time. No penalty called. Swanepoel has the ball, feeds it over to Vianfa Nikak. Nikak down to 24 meters out. Swanepoel back the other way to Damaza. Kwanda Damaza down to the 22. The Pumas now trying to get on the front foot. They come back the other direction to one of the locks. They hand it off to Slobbert. First carry of the game for Slobbert. And the ball's stolen by the Cheetahs. They've got it. Here they come on the near side. Here come the Cheetahs. Evardi Boshoff kicks it down the pitch. That ball is going to bounce into the 22, and chase is given by Stefan Coetzee. Finally picks it up. Avoids Daniel Cassetti's tackle, but he's in trouble now. There's no one there. No support. Finally, they get there. Oh, and we've got Ali Majima is down on the pitch. Ali Majima is in trouble, but play is taken away from there, so they continue. Majima is lying on the pitch, and Ethan Wenzel catches the ball down around the 45-meter on the near side of the pitch. Majima lying down back the other way, and that ball is in the hands of Corne Fourie. He loses it backwards to Cassende, picked up by Robert Hunt. Boy, what a mess here. Still haven't seen what's happened to Majima over there, if he's still down. Cheetahs out around the 10-meter line. The kick. Majima's still down getting treatment. Minia Hotzenberg, he's dancing on that touch line, but he caught it. He's in touch. Tough effort for Minia Hotzenberg. He had to catch the ball by the time. Ali Majima's down, folks, and we still haven't had any attention on that. And now Stefan Coetzee getting treatment on his wrist. But let's see Minia Hotzenberg. Oh, he just got that right boot in touch. Trying to dance over there as that ball was thrown wide. The Hotzenberg brothers. And now Ethan Wenzel's down getting treatment on his thigh. Inside of his thigh. Wow. Players falling left and right out here, folks. In Nelsbrut, 25 minutes. The clock is still ticking with players lying down the pitch and no play. Why is the clock ticking? Coetzee getting treatment on his wrist. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel, folks, if you haven't done that already. We would really appreciate that. Had some technical problems this morning with the USA broadcast. That's some of that my fault, some of it my computer, some of it YouTube. All three of us guilty of transgressions there. But this game, we'll be redirected to the South Africa game afterwards, but there'll be a big break between the two of them. I'm going to reboot my computer just to get fresh settings on this thing. So let me put the redirect in there now to the Springbok game. Ali Majima's out, and Kula comes in for the Cheetahs. I told you Majima did not look good. 23 comes in for 12. Letha Kula comes in for Ali Majima at the 25th minute. 26th minute, actually. Big one coming up here in 3 hours, and I'll probably start that game early, that broadcast. Oh, my goodness. South Africa has to win this game in Cape Town. They must win it. Win the Freedom Cup. They already won the Mandela Cup by beating the Wallabies. So we're still on a break here for injuries, folks. And how are we doing over here? We've got even new subscribers. A couple of subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. This is the last game of the season for one of these teams. Either the Pumas or the Cheetahs will find their season over today after this contest. Both have just dropped abysmally in the standings. In fact, right now the Pumas are tied. I think just a second. I think Pumas and the Cheetahs are tied with the Griquas as far as their total points. Here, restart. We're underway. Cheetahs come away with it from the line out. Inside the 22, they're driving now, carrying the ball down there over into the hands of Mahoja. Wenzel to Evedi Barsov, who lost his footing and slid down. Now it's picked up by Jean-Andre Rudolph. He picks up at 10 meters. The Cheetahs going again here now. Kruger offloads it into the hands of Corne Fourie. They're 2-3 meters out. They come wide. It's Michael Anis now. The Cheetahs now just 3 meters away. Or Kruger. Kruger feeds it inside to Robert Hunt. Hunt is tackled. Pick and go by Sculp Ferreira. They're just a meter away now. The Cheetahs knocking on the door. He didn't get it. He's short. And the Cheetahs are close. Over the top, they try to go. Corny Faree, no luck there. Jean-Andre Rudolph is stopped. Well, the Pumas defense is stout, but that's not in. So close. Offside, they're playing advantage. Now Victor Sekekete has it. No, he's short. Oh, that's knocked on. My goodness. They were playing advantage here. My goodness. Offside by the Pumas. So, wow. So, folks, the Griquas have 24 points to log, as do the Pumas. Wow. Wow. All right, so Cheetah's going to have themselves a 5-meter line out here. Oof, chance to go ahead here. Pumas living dangerously here, going to find themselves out of the playoffs and have a losing record. The Pumas are 4 wins, 4 losses, and a draw, as are the Cheetahs. Oh, that ball goes up, and they managed to come away with it. Gideon Fundameva down the 5-meter line. The ball's lying on the pitch as the Puma player finally rolls away. Cheetahs, Skulk Ferreira. Over towards the middle of the pitch. Oh, it's knocked. It's backwards. Oh, and Kruger slides through for the try. Looks like he hurt himself. He hurt himself. How do you hurt yourself? Nobody touched him. Ron Kruger hurt himself. He's limping. What did he do? He can't walk. Ron Kruger's in pain. Well, let's see the replay. Nobody touched him. I don't know what happened there. Doesn't look like he twisted anything. How's he getting hurt? Ron Kruger's in pain. What the heck happened there? That's the weirdest injury I've seen. He's getting treated now. So the Cheetahs go out in front. So Kruger's on the pitch getting treatment. We don't know what's going to happen here. But it's now 14-6. Cheetahs out in front after trailing 6-0. 28 minutes. I think I actually went against the Cheetahs in this one, my Super Brew. Oh, my goodness. Ross Brody was out earlier. He got taken out. So is he out of there, Kruger? I don't know. There's no mention of a substitution. He was getting wrapped up. He's not in the play. What the hell's going on here? There he is. They never stopped play for him. Taking too long, and they turned it over because Kruger wasn't there. Man was injured. He's still getting treated down the other end of the field. They let's restart play? The hell is that? Kruger is limping around. He has to trot all the way back from right in front of the goal post, the other end, and the play continues. What the hell kind of crap is this? Isn't player safety paramount? Apparently not today. Good Lord. What the hell is going on there? So the Cheetahs turned the ball over to the Pumas because of that. My goodness. 30 minutes into the first half. Pumas trailing now, but a try would get things close again. Concentrate on the break foot. He warned the Pumas. Hooker. Behind. Set. The Cheetahs getting the better of this, but Tino Swanepoel gets it out of there. Over to Clinton Swart into Wenzel. His opposite number. Tackled outside the 22. Tino Swanepoel offloads it. Edwin Swart bounces off a tackle. Bounces off another tackle. He's inside the 22. Tino Swanepoel over Itim Malemba Mpofu is tackled inside the 22. Now the Pumas finally driving forward, but the Cheetahs have stole it. Kula kicks it down the pitch. It's taken around the 10-meter line by the Pumas. Is it Pico Sabatle? Pico Sabatle over midfield. He's tackled there. Tino Swanepoel digs it out of the ruck, slows things down, and sends it over the middle into the hands of Kwande Damaza. Damaza's tackled immediately by the Cheetahs. Tino Swanepoel will pull it out for the Pumas. Clinton Swat. And we go wide. Good decision there because the Cheetahs had their number, so they went wide. Wow. Cheetahs defense is stern. Robert Hunt takes him down. Swat. Well, there's a neck roll right there by Zikikete. He gets away with it. The ball comes wide. Much further than I thought it was. It's Pico Sabatle. Sabatle down inside the Cheetahs 10-meter line. Here come the Pumas. It's a game of the cats out here. It's a feline festival. Pumas versus the Cheetahs. Vian Fanika grabbed around the neck by Gideon Vandemev. That's going to be a penalty and a makeable kick if they get nothing else here. And Etienne Yannicka is first carry, and they're going to stop it for the penalty. He's saying offside, not a high tackle. That's interesting. It was a high tackle. So will they go for the post? 76, 79 people currently here. 42 likes, folks. Feel free to hit that like button if you don't mind. It's Currie Cup action from Ombombela Stadium in Nelspruit. They're going to go for the post. They're going for the post. Easy points here. Gideon van de Mavo is the one who's offsides. Oh, my goodness. Huh. "33 minutes into the first half here, folks. And the kick is good, and it's 14-9. Pumas choosing to take the points. Yep, it's a feline festival. It's an original one. I never heard anyone say that before. I just tried it. Aniki van Vijk. Aniki, how are you? Did I pronounce it correctly? Aniki? It's a pretty name. Little Aniki. Here's the restart from the Cheetahs. The shadows creeping out in the pitch, getting hard to see out there. Pico Sabatle takes that inside the 22. No, it was Darren Adonis. Good look. See, I can't see down there. It's just dark. Okay, Pumas now with the ball. I was behind in my broadcast, folks. I'm caught up now. I just slipped behind without me knowing it. 34 minutes now in the half, and the Pumas with the ball on the far side of the pitch. Nikak with a carry here. So 14-9. If the Pumas can end the half like this, oh, that's offside. Sikakete was way offside. And Clinton Swart clears it. And let's see where the mark is. It's going to be outside the 22. Clinton Swart leading the Currie Cup in points this season. So 34-54 in the contest. Last night I was watching live television, and it was a minute and a half behind the game, the actual game. I was seeing score updates on Google online. The Indiana Fever game last night. Caitlin Clark and the Fever fell to the Minnesota Lynx. Line out for Cheetahs, good at the 26-meter line. Ron Kruger seems to be recovered from that twisted ankle. And tackles made midfield. Kruger to Munia Hatzenberg. He kicks it through, but Tino Swanepoel picks it up inside the 22. And Swanepoel's tackle there, but Stefan Kotsia offloads it. Nice pass to Pico Sabatle. Wow, the Pumas doing some exciting stuff here right now as Edwin Swart is tackled. We got about 4.5 minutes remaining. Clinton Swart was going to clear it now, but that's going to go to Kasende, and the ball is knocked on. Kwanda Damaza had a brilliant chance to field that ball, and it bounced right out of his hands and knocked it on. Shame. That was close. He could have hung. If he could have roped it in, he could have ran down the pitch and scored. There was no defender, not a single defender. Kwanda Damaza, if he had knocked that on, he could have been off to the races. Could have been a Pumas try. He's going to rue that, so unfortunate. Yep. He wasn't ready for it. Wasn't ready for it. So let me just take a quick look here real quick at the final of that game. score for Japan versus USA. 41-24 was the final. Yep. Oh, they're trying to confirm whether there's a knock-on. Looked like a knock-on to me. So stopping the action with 36 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Pumas, Cheetahs. Cheetahs leading 14-9. Yeah, this game could go either way. Herman says Cheetah's going to win. Okay. You could be correct. We'll see. The ball was not knocked on. So the Pumas will get the ball back. Wow. Not knocked on is what they say. That's interesting. Sure looked to me like it was knocked on. So the big one's coming up, folks. South Africa versus New Zealand. I've scheduled that for 11 o'clock, but I'm going to start the game probably a bit earlier, the early broadcast for it, just to pick up an audience and talk about the game ahead of time. I need to fix my broadcast banner for this game because it has the wrong time on it. I don't know how we did that. So Pumas Cheetahs, yeah, that should be 7:30. Yeah. Ross Birdie's out after that wicked injury in the first half. Crouch. Bind. Set. And the Cheetahs wound up getting the ball, even though it was a knock-on, so that's odd. Kruger looking pretty well recovered. Wenzel. Kasende avoids Pico Sabatle's tackle, and Vian van Niekerk. Well, it's David Brits, actually, excuse me. So the Cheetahs driving again, looking a lot better here. Michael Ani's playing scrum half over there. They come the other direction now. Kruger. Wenzel. They go far on the outside. Chandre Rudolph dumps it on the outside. Mahoje down short of the 22. Wenzel back this way into the hands of Corne Fourie. Corne Fourie driving forward. Wenzel back to the near side. Muna Hatzenberg offloads that ball to Michael Anis, but there's defenders there. So Boshoff to Gideon Vandenmabbe, who loses the ball forward, so it'll be a scrum to the Pumas. All right, so I need to replace my banner here. So it'll be a scrum here to the Pumas. All right, so Pumas on the near side, a minute and a half left in the first half, and they've kept it close. Not a very high-scoring game, to say the least. Not a very high-scoring game, but 38-30 here in the first half. Let me change this banner real quick. Darren Adonis now playing the role of scrum half. What's going on for the Pumas? Let's see what happens here. Darren Adonis playing scrum half, puts the ball in there, the winger. He brings it out, sends it over to Clinton Swart, who kicks it forward, chases on. Oh, nicely done by the Pumas. They get up the midfield. Well done by the Pumas. That was clever. And now, who's the scrum half now? I don't know. Clinton Swart dropped the ball backwards. It's going to be a knock-on. Went forward, apparently. Swart frustrated. So, 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Oh, that's why. Oh, a terrible pass by Stefan Kotsia. Just tossed it behind his back. Clinton Swart wasn't ready for that. Oh, my goodness. Stefan Kotsia was at Tux 2 years ago. Wow. The Hooters gone off the sad Hooter nail sprint. We're over the Hooter, but it's a scrum to the Cheetahs just over midfield line on the Pumas side of the pitch. Pumas need to not give up any points here. So 40 minutes, 22 seconds in. We'll talk about all the rugby here at halftime, folks. Slight recap of that Japan game, then talk about this game plus the upcoming Springboks game. Set. When Krug is still out there with a wrapped up ankle. Digs it out. Throws it over to Wenzel. Wenzel to Bosov. Bosov throws it wide. Kasende, who falls down, but makes the catch. And he's over midfield. And it's stolen. Come on, where's the whistle? There's an advantage. The Pumas have stolen it. Should have been a penalty there but the Pumas get a steal instead. Oh my gosh, that turf is slick as Clinton Schwartz slides now too. So many players falling down on that turf. Nice carry here. Darren Adonis. Fanikiak, nearly lost, but the Pumas hold on to it. Kwande Damaza down inside the 10-meter line now. And Darren Adonis is now the scrum half. What is going on with the Pumas? The loss of Ross Brody's had a big impact on them here. Darren Adonis, I've never seen him play scrum half before. Oh, come on, off the feet. That's a penalty. Finally, they call a penalty against the Cheetahs. That was an obvious penalty. There goes Stefan Kotsia. Back into the hands. Oh, they go wide. Oh, Pico Sabatli waiting for it out there. He finally gets the ball, and the Pumas down about 8 meters away. Driven into touch. We're going to have to come back for that penalty. Oh, that's bullshit. They had a penalty. And that's what Clinton Schwartz saying. We had a penalty over here. You called a penalty. Oh, that's crap. Pumas cheated there. They could have taken the score to 12. Victor's, who's that, Mahoja down? Or Sekikete? Yeah, it's Mahoja down. There's Sekikete. That's crap. Sounds double. Yeah, there is. When did that start? Has it been all along? Yeah, I see that. How did that happen? What is going on this morning? It shouldn't be the case. Actually, it shouldn't even, this microphone shouldn't even be working. Can you still hear me? Okay, you can hear me. It also sounds hollow in here. Wow, thank you, RJ. Yeah, this is not the right microphone. This is weird. That's strange. Wow. Let me check the settings here. What is going on this morning? Good Lord. This better not happen during the Springboks game. I'll be really pissed. Okay, that's the right one. This microphone shouldn't even be working. Let me see something here. Properties. Ah, that's what happened. It reset again. You bastards. Okay, watch this. It's going to stop working. I'm going to change it. Okay, now it's... Okay. It still shouldn't be working. What the hell? Okay, now it should be working. Let's see how that sounds. That should be good. Yeah, see, that's correct now. What the hell? How is it picking up the microphone when it's turned off? That is weird. So my software is overriding the status of my microphone. That's not good. Was like that sound from the start, but didn't bother me. Well, Albert, it bothers me. And now listen to how much deeper and more beautiful the sound is. Much better. So this software is really screwing me around here. I've had people tell me they can hear things in the background, like when they're not supposed to be hearing things. But it's halftime here. Wow, man, what a crappy morning. Nothing working right here. Okay, now it sounds great. Yeah, Albert, it does sound great now after all that. Man, oh man, what a pain in the rectum here. Everything, the software crashing, freaking, malware software initiating and freezing my computer, restarting everything, the internet dropping off, everything that could happen this morning except for black helicopters has happened. Well, the sun is now covering about 35% of the pitch. The shade is covering 35% of the pitch in Nelspruit, and very difficult to see when the ball's in the pitch because the camera has to adjust for the television. But anyway, it's halftime in Nelspruit, and the Cheetahs are out in front. 2 tries to the Pumas, no tries. It's Daniel Cassende and Ron Kruger with the tries. Ron Kruger hurt himself. Yeah, the sound is a lot better, RJ. Yep. Thank you for pointing it out. And I'm sorry that I didn't see it sooner, folks, if you mention it. Yep. All right. Yeah. Get the tech gremlins sorted out now because the big crowds will be coming, hopefully, for the Springbok match. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on this morning, folks. It's just very frustrating, driving me nuts what's going on here. But hopefully it hasn't chased my audience away. I do appreciate your stick-withiness. I'm going to reboot my computer, like I said, and I'm going to go back and check everything. Bone dry, is it, in the Nelspruit? Didn't know that, Albert. They're going through a dry spell over there. Interesting. Like I said, I haven't been in Nelspruit since I went to Mozambique. It's been a long time. It's 22 years ago. 22 years ago. Wow. It's in my 30s. In my 30s last time I was there. Wow. I had the energy. Hip didn't bother me. Yep. Weighed about 25 pounds less probably too. Yeah, this sounds much better now. Yep. Excellent. Yep. Yeah. No, I can hear myself over here. Because I've turned the sound on, but you don't hear that. So that's just in my studio so I can hear what's going on. Yep. Anyway, so 14-9, Cheetahs lead at the half in Nelspruit, and whoever wins this game goes into the playoffs. If the Cheetahs win, they're on the road to Ellis Park to play the Lions. If the Pumas win, same thing. So it's going to be the Bulls and the Sharks, which is a game playing tomorrow, but that game is going to be a repeat next week, but at Loftus instead of Kings Park, which is where they're playing now. So anyway, Pumas taking the points on offer when they've been made, but they're going to have to start scoring some tries at some point in this contest. Yep, they're really going to have to. Anyway, wow, getting the tech gremlins all sorted out. Yeah, see what happens, I don't know where the hell this software gets off pulling this crap, but what happens is when you have Windows Update or some software update, it just resets things, goes back to default. Why don't you retain the settings that we have? It's so frustrating. I've got to have a conversation with these idiots from Streamlabs because their software just really screws content creators who are trying to produce content. So I don't know what to say. It's just very frustrating. Daniel Cassende had a great try there in the first half as he fought off two tacklers. Some wicked injuries here, one of which led to a significant change, and it's really disrupted the Pumas. That was Ross Brody, the Canadian, who took a wicked tackle, twisting and snapping his knee in one direction. Oh, it was horrible to see in replay. He left the game. He's out, and they changed. Initially, Tino Swanepoel was playing scrum half for a while there, but then at some point that all got changed, and Darren Adonis wound up being the scrum half. It was crazy. What's going on there? So I'm not really sure what the Pumas are up to. But, it's if that's going to hurt them the rest of the game. And I still don't understand how Ron Kruger injured his ankle. He's still in the game. It got wrapped up. But, I mean, nobody touched him. He just went straight in. I mean, what kind of thing is that? You don't see any motion or any awkwardness from him. Also, here at the end of the first half, there was a penalty called right there at the 36-meter line, 35 meters, against the Cheetahs, and then the Pumas get the ball forward, but they never come back and they just end the half instead of giving them penalty conversion. That's unfortunate. So here are the first half stats. We'll talk about those now. So it's 2 tries to Cheetahs, none to the Pumas, 5 handling errors by Pumas, 3 by the Cheetahs, 3 turnovers Pumas, 2 Cheetahs, 2 penalties, 3 penalties. So not much happening there. Tackles, 88-77, pretty much even there, 74. 12 tackles missed by the Pumas, 18 missed by the Cheetahs. That's something. And the Pumas have lost 2 of their 4 lineouts and won all 6 of their scrums. The Cheetahs won all 7 of their lineouts and all 4 of their scrums. Possessions 51-49 in favor of the Pumas. So pretty close on the stat table, but the score is what matters at the end of the day. So the Springboks are going to have Sia Khaleesi playing today with a broken nose. I wonder if he'll be wearing a face mask. Can't imagine playing, being tackled with a broken nose. That's, man, oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. So what is going on? Updates, tax brackets. What is this? There's tax brackets change. What the hell's going on here? So the tax brackets are changing for this year. What is this nonsense? 7 tax brackets. Wow. Anyway, my goodness. Huh. My goodness. So we get screwed here. The Trump tax breaks are over, and we get screwed here. Anyway, that's not important right now. Back to rugby. It is important. So halftime in Nelspruit. Yeah, lots at stake in this game, but it looks like the Cheetahs do have the advantage here now. Yeah, it is a bad habit of the software changing, but this sounds much better. That was very tinny. Yeah, so let me try the other microphone and see if that's working properly now. Hang on a second here. All right, let me turn it on. Okay. And I'm not getting any sound. Okay, there we go. Let's see how that sounds now. Okay. So yeah, that sounds good too. Yeah, so now both microphones are sorted out. That's much. Is this thing working? All right, let me turn that. I think I've turned it off. I'll turn it off here, but okay. There. Now you got the echo going. All right. Good Lord. My goodness. What's going on with this thing? It shouldn't be working unless it's lit up. Okay. All right. So now it's there. So let's see. They're still playing that stupid music in Nelspruit. Let me turn this one off. Now you should be able to hear me. Oh, my goodness. What is going on with this tech? All right, we got it sorted now. All right. Okay, there we go. Oh, my goodness. At least we keep you entertained here. All right, the kick to All Blacks. Okay, Eddie, your question means nothing to me. What is your question? You know, yeah, the Springboks are playing at 3, and at 4, and at 5, and at 6, and at 9, and at 10. Where are you? Is there something wrong with my start time for the Springboks? It's 11 o'clock. Do the settings have the wrong time on it? Let me look and see. View on YouTube. Let me see if I got the streamer wrong. No, it's correct. It says 11, 4, and 5. Okay. It's at 5 p.m., brother. You must have just tuned in. We've been talking about this all morning. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. South Africa time. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah. What is AC? Air conditioning? No, I've got a refrigerator that's making noise here. It didn't used to make noise. A little, college refrigerator. It sits on the other side. But that microphone shouldn't be picking up the noise. It only picks up one side, the side that I'm broadcasting it. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. So let me turn this off. The software is not working properly. So now I've got it going. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Look, I hope I'm not sound testy with people, but I'm just confused. So anyway. You're hearing it now, RJ? Are you hearing it now? Yeah, live score will give you that stuff. You are hearing it now. Well, I can't do anything about it. So, yeah, so I can start messing around with the microphone, but hang on a second here. So, let me see if that software works for both microphones. Yeah, that's for that one. So, there's a way to change this. Hang on. Oh, it's manual. That's right. Hang on a second. Let me try to see the manual settings on this. On the back. Well, you shouldn't be hearing it. Now you should be hearing it. You should be hearing it now. I don't hear anything. All right. Now, the sound should only be coming from this side of the microphone. Anyway. Yeah, apparently it's not. This is an older microphone, RJ. The other one is very effective. The other one, you only hear it from the side. See, the other one's set up so that I've got it so that the microphone only comes from this inside. You can do corridor, you can do all around, you can do side to side in case you're interviewing somebody. Anyway, yeah, get Sheldon. Well, I've sorted out. Everything that can be done has been done. I don't need Sheldon. All right, we're back underway in the second half, and a kick down to the Cheetahs. Halftime marker is off. Here we go. 14-9, Cheetahs with the ball. Robert Hunt with the carry up to the 10-meter line. Ball comes flying out of there. Ron Kruger over to Nkula. Nkula kicks it to the far side in the sun. That's going to be hard to see. Knocked backwards by the Pumas and picked up by Clinton Swart. Oh, runs into Munir Hotzenberg. Takes him down. Tino Swanepoel back at the scrum half position. Vian Fanikak now down to the 10-meter line. Carl Fegner. We finally called Fegner's name. Oh, that ball's knocked on by the Pumas. Lost forward. Mohoje for the Cheetahs up to midfield. Playing a knock-on advantage here. Edsel on the outside. Michael Anis is on the loose. Over the 10-meter line. He kicks it forward. The chase is on to the corner. Who will get there? Michael Anis. But did he get downward pressure? I don't think he did. I don't think he got downward pressure here. Because the music's playing in the background, I cannot hear the officials on the field. Okay, I can hear Christopher Allison. They want to clear the grounding. I want to make sure the Cheetahs didn't ground it for the Pumas player because they have a Pumas grounding. All right, so Hunter from Royan didn't see the grounding. All right, here we go. Let's see. Well, this is not a great angle. Oh, it looks like Anis might have had it. Yep, let's see. Yeah. I think the Pumas have grounded the ball. So, let's see. Yeah, no, there's no try there. That's Darren Adonis for the Pumas saves a try, and he gets the grounding. Nah, I can't see this possibly being awarded as a try because it's unclear. And Ani's hands are going forward too. He does no control there. And there's Adonis, his arm. It's grounded by the Pumas. Yep. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's carried back, so it's a 5-meter scrum. The Cheetahs come out ahead here. Wow, that sucks. So, all right, so the Cheetahs get a chance here, 5 meters out. All that territory gain is not for naught. Cheetahs now 14-9. All right, 41-48 now, and the Cheetahs in prime position to score again. So if the Cheetahs win here, they'll finish at 5 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. And a win would get them 29 points. A bonus point would take them to 30. They'd finish 1 point behind the Sharks, who started no wins and 3 losses on the season. Wow. Unless the Sharks beat the Bulls, and then they get a bigger gap. Oh, big scrum by the Cheetahs, and Jandre Rudolph with the ball comes out of there. He's tackled 2 meters out. Kruger into the hands of Robert Hunt. He's driven backwards. Still going. Now he's finally down the ground, but 4 meters away now are the Cheetahs. Over towards the middle into the hands of Skulk Ferreira. Skulk Ferreira tackled 3 meters out. Pumas got their hands on the ball, and there's going to be a penalty for not releasing against the Cheetahs. Oh, heartbreak for the Cheetahs. Clinton Swart steals that one. 3 meters out directly in front of the post, and Clinton Swart wins a penalty there. Well done. Yeah, the Cheetahs game plan looks like Glasgow. Yep. Not releasing the ball. So Swart will kick this for clearance. Let's see what he gets. Finds touch. And it looks like a pretty good kick out around 35 meters. Yeah, Swart got over top that ball. Well done. That's brilliant. Brilliant work. Clinton Swart having a good game here. Good season, too. Leading scorer in Currie Cup this season. Good one. Swart throws it in, and Damaza comes down with it. Pumas now into a rolling maul. Well, one thing's for sure. One of my jerseys will retire this weekend. Whether it's my Cheetahs or my Pumas jersey is yet remains to be seen, because it'll be the end of their season. And a penalty by Jean-Andre Rudolph, who wins for not releasing, returns the favor. Jean-Andre Rudolph, the consummate jackal, gets the ball back for the Cheetahs. Well done there. You know, it's amazing you guys can actually hear that refrigerator because it's not that loud. I can't hear it right now. And there's a screen here which physically blocks it. But anyway, sound is sound. So, 44-19 now. And the Cheetahs are kicking for the corner. They're not messing around. But they screw it up. Litankulo kicks it straight through the try zone, so it's going to be the Pumas' ball. Wow, Cheetahs cannot live with success. My goodness, that just comes back. How are we doing, 80 subscribers? Let's take a look and see while we wait for this thing to get set up. Well, it doesn't look like we're really picking up any subscribers today. That's kind of a drag. Maybe during the Springboks game we'll pick up some. We started the day at 67. That's 78. It's 11 subscribers. All right, that's something. Better than nothing. Thanks for joining us, folks. 45 minutes now in the second half. After this game, we'll have a break, but you will be redirected to the Springboks game if you just leave it open for later on. Let me double check and make sure that's the case. Crouch. Bind. Set. And it collapses. Going to reset it. No, RJ, I'm also quite anal about and pedantic about the quality of my broadcast, too. That's why I'm so annoyed and frustrated by this morning. One of the mistakes was mine, but the rest was all tech and broadcast and internet provider. All three conspired against me at different times to interrupt, and I had to do 4 restarts, a broadcast and 4 restarts of my Japan game, and my audience was very patient with me. I'm grateful for that, but I know it's frustrating and annoying. Yeah. Unbelievable. Got cut off, got distorted. The microphones got changed. This was happening. That was happening. Oh, my gosh. What a headache. So 46 minutes in. Now, looking, Darren Adonis brings it out of there. So Adonis is doing the scrum half work at a scrum. Stefan Kotsia for the Pumas up to midfield. He's tackled there. Ball's placed. Darren Adonis is now playing the scrum half again instead of Tino Swanepoel. What is going on here? The Pumas switching up scrum halves all the time. Adonis at midfield, digging out of the ruck. He's kind of a big guy to be a scrum half. Oh, Van Niekerk does a nice dummy, goes the other direction, gets back to midfield. And Mahouja not rolling away, but no penalty there. Pumas now trying to get something going here. They've yet to score a try in this contest. Here's a clearance kick from Swart. He kicks to the wing. Oh, and Kotsia knocks it forward, but it goes right into the hands of a Cheetahs player. So the Cheetahs have the ball again, and Anis is playing scrum half for them. Who's playing scrum half? Both teams, the scrum halves keep changing. The ball goes inside the 22, bounces down there. Is it Kotsia? No, it's Van Niekerk. Over to Clinton Swart. Swart is going to clear it. He gets rushed by Hidian Fundamev. He does get it into touch. Nicely done. Wenzel tries to dig it out over there, but no doing. So, nice clearance by the Pumas. Puts the Cheetahs back around midfield for this line out. Leading 14-9 are the Cheetahs. Only diehard subscribers are here for Cheetahs and Pumas. That's true. That is true. Only a few people showing up looking for this. A lot of people have given up on these two teams this season, and frankly, we never get big audiences for the Pumas. 786 currently here. Are we going to make 1,000? I hope so. Wow. So 47-53. It's not been a very exciting game either, so doing my best to keep it entertaining. Line out successful by the Cheetahs. Foree is out and Powell is in for the Cheetahs in that front row. Oh, picked up by Stefan Concia, the Pumas. Whoa, nicely done. The Pumas now on the front foot. Clinton Swart feeds it to Tino Swanepoel. Down around the 22. Swanepoel trying to get something going here. Runs into Victor Sekakete. Swanepoel places the ball. And the Cheetahs are just lying there slowing things down. Darren Adonis now. Pumas inside the 22. Trying to get something going here. Take advantage of the mistakes by the Cheetahs. Etienne Yannicka driving forward now for the Pumas. Adonis. Edwin Swat with the carry. Back to the 22. 5 phases now. Pumas had something going, but the momentum has definitely failed. Jandre Rudolph trying to make the tackle here. Big carry here by the Pumas. Picks up about 7 meters. Inside the 22. It's Swat to... Comes wide. There it is. Pico Sabatle down to 5 meters. He offloads the ball to David Brits. Brits just inches away. The Pumas now knocking on the door. Ball comes out. Goes backwards. Are they over? No, they're short. Pumas now. Pick and go. And they got it. They got it. The Pumas score. And it is... Fisante with the try. Ntsika Fisante. Wow. Oh, boy. Fisante with the try. I thought I saw a knock on. It's his second try season. Let's see it again. Great work. Great pass to Pico Sabatle. I'm looking for a knock on in the replay. Yeah, no, we're not going to see it. Fisante got the try. He's going to miss that widely. Yep, wide right. Well, that ties the game up after a missed conversion. And we have an interesting game here. 14-14 with a missed conversion. Albert's not happy about that. Swart is out. And when Swart goes out and Jan Hennig Kampfa comes in for the Pumas. Restart. Now the Sun is covering 50% of the pitch. Oh, it's Clinton Swart who gets that, and he's taken down by the knee. Again, Darren Adonis still playing scrum half here. Really limits his skills. He's a great winger. But you need a scrum half. Clearance kick by Fanikak. Via Fanikak, a hand touched that ball. Taken by Michael Inez at the 41-meter line. And he's chased from behind by none other than Fisante, the try scorer. Wenzel for the Cheetahs into the hands of Robert Hunt. Tackled inside the 10-meter line. Wenzel kicks it forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Oh, overplayed by the Pumas. And Munia Hatzenberg is going to pick up the trash and get an easy try. And the Cheetahs are on the board. Wow, Clinton Swat overran that. It bounced up in the air, and it all went sideways for that 17th Currie Cup try from Neil Hutzenberg. Wow. Wow. Just bounced up away from Clinton Swat and right into the hands of Wenzel, offloaded to Munia Hatzenberg, and Hatzenberg with a try, and the Cheetahs go in front. And they'll get the conversion because it's right in front of the post. My goodness. Mina Hatzenberg. This boring game is suddenly getting interesting with 2 tries in just like 2 minutes. 21-14 now, and the Cheetahs lead. Tough break for Clinton Squat. 21-14 now, 53 minutes, and suddenly this game is interesting, eh, folks? 107 folks here. Thanks for tuning in for live color commentary and play-by-play of Currie Cup action. The winner here goes into the playoffs and will travel to Joburg to play the Lions next week at Ellis Park. All right, Swiegers is out. Maritz is in. 7-20. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. A lot of changes here, folks, trying to catch them all. Cheetahs with the ball after the restart. Just trying to get all the changes here. Sampi Swiegers is out. Devold Maritz is in for the Pumas, and for the Cheetahs, Aiden Davis comes in replacing Jean-Andre Rudolph. Cheetahs kick it down the pitch, taken by Stefan Kotzi on his side of the field. He evades Gideon Fandemava. Marvelous Mashimbi's in the game now for the Pumas. When did he come in? Marvelous Mashimbi comes into the game for the Pumas as well. 54 minutes in this one. Everything riding on this, folks. Pumas with the ball over midfield. Darren Adonis playing the scrum half now since Ross Brody was injured in that wicked play earlier. Nice job over there on the far side by the Pumas to avoid one tackle. Adonis. Devold Maritz. Maritz avoids a tackle, and they're trying to get him. Second Kete finally drags him down just short of the 10-meter line. Darren Adonis goes back the other direction. He finds Fanikef. They go wide to Tino Swanepoel. He's outside. Dumps it back to Stefan Kotsia. Kotsia driving. The Pumas now down to 30 meters away. Tino Swanepoel feeds the ball to Fanikek, and here come the Pumas. Clinton Swat at the 10-meter line, bouncing off a tackle and taken down there. Places the ball. 5 phases now for the Pumas, but they're going backwards. Darren Adonis, Tino Swanepoel, and Daniel Kasende tackles him and steals the ball. Kasende does. Leave it, he's told. So the Pumas still retain possession, and Darren Adonis at the 10-meter line pulls it out, sends it over into the hands of Etienne Yannicka, who stays out there in that front row. And the Pumas back to the 10-meter line. Darren Adonis, that ball comes out nicely bouncing there because it was a terrible pass. Fisante, he's driven backwards, finally tackled by Gideon Fandemava. And the Pumas, while they're retaining possession with 8 phases, are going nowhere. Slabbert, the ball goes backwards. Tanikiak, and then there's Kwande Damaza. Damaza charges straight into 3 Cheetahs, and they stop him. Well, you can't overcome that 3-1 disadvantage. Fanikek slips through 2 tackles, offloads, here goes! Clinton Swart dropped the ball! Oh, dear God, nobody in front of him. He lost the ball forward. Oh, man. He wanted to grab it and kick it. It is a very close game, yep. Hey, Brandon Duplessis, how's it going? It is the second half, 56 minutes, 10 seconds. Thank you for asking. I should probably create a new marker for, first or second half. For the people who tune in late to games. I should do that. What do you guys think? Cheetahs, Nell is out, and Janssen van Vuren comes in. Oh, that's been Yandere Nell, not Kruger the whole time. No wonder I got it wrong. I've been saying Kruger. It was never Ron Kruger. It was Nell. Wow. So Nell is out, and Marco Janssen van Vuren is in at the scrum half. A new scrum half for the Cheetahs. Wow. So Wenzel just had a habit. I was saying Kruger. I never even looked that closely at him from the camera. Oh, another bad bounce for the Pumas, but Swanepoel manages to get it. That ball bounced the wrong way away from them. He kicks it down almost to midfield where the Cheetahs have it. Pumas got to adjust quickly here. Vernon Paulo with the carry. Aiden Davis. Kula to Wenzel. Wenzel to Hutzenberg. Hutzenberg on the outside. He tosses the ball back. Picked up by Wenzel. Wenzel throws a poor pass behind him. Not having a great day at the office. Michael Ani's now, and he's driven into touch. Well done by, is it Clinton Swat? What's Brits being called for? We had trouble here. David Brits. A late tackle. Late tackle. So a penalty for the Cheetahs. Late tackle on David Brits. Christopher Allison says there was a cover playing coming in. He's very lucky. Otherwise, it would have been a yellow card. So David Brits, no yellow card. And Cheetahs get to kick. So it wasn't cynical. So what are they going to do? Wenzel's going to kick for the corner. Cheetahs leading by a converted try. Deliberate knockdown. Didn't even see the knockdown. I guess that's why the pass was bad. All right, so Wenzel gets him down inside the 22. Oh, yeah, his hand. Oh, okay, his hand hit it. I see that now. That's why it was a poor pass, because his trailing hand hit it. Okay, yeah, that's the right call there. That was a lazy tackle, but it didn't look like it was intentional. All right, here we go. Cheetahs now in good shape. Yannick is out. Diaga's in for the Cheetahs. I mean, for the Pumas. Eitan Yannick, Stefan Jager. What's going on here? We got a whistle. Knocked on by the Cheetahs. Wow. And Kula. Another mistake. Kicks it straight through the try zone earlier. And now he just loses the ball forward. So it'll be Puma's ball. It'll be a scrum from about their 11-meter line. 58 minutes, 40 seconds in this contest. And now that we've got all the tech sorted out, we're looking forward to the next game. Bonus try. Huh? What bonus try? Cheetahs only have 2 tries. Oh, yeah, you're right, 3 tries. So they would get a bonus point. Yep, gotcha. Darren O'Donnell, this thing goes sideways quickly. And a penalty against the Pumas. They scrum big time. Cheetahs get it. They try to tap and go. Van Vuuren wants to go quickly, but he cannot. So will the Cheetahs just kick it for the 5-meter line out? We got 20 minutes left in this game. Looks like the Cheetahs are going to go to the playoffs at this pace, unless a big mistake happens here. The Pumas have not really impressed today at all. Okay, Cheetahs kick it into the corner. Yeah, it was a great scrum by the Cheetahs. Just spun them around. Just Pumas collapsed. Hinkus van Wyk is coming in for the Cheetahs. Yep, van Wyk is in there for the Cheetahs. Line out successful. Cheetahs into a maul. Once, that was quick. It was already going backwards. Wow. Now they're driving. Here come the Cheetahs. Oh, it collapsed on their own. It wasn't tackled by the Pumas. And a Cheetahs player grabs a Pumas player, tries to drag him onto the pile to make it look like they're not rolling away. That's pretty clever. Over to the center is the pass of the Cheetahs now. 5 meters out. Van Vuuren digs it out of the new scrum half into the hands of Hinkus van Wyk. In front of the post now are the Cheetahs, 5 meters away. Pumas are giving up nothing here. They cannot afford to give up a try here. The 19.5 minutes remaining. Van Vuuren carries it down to 4 meters. And Kula has to come over and play the role of scrum half, but he's met immediately. 5 phases already by the Cheetahs. You're going to have a pick and go here. Nothing doing there. They're trying to just pick and go their way into the try zone, but the Pumas keep stopping them. Oh, it's a leap over the top by Mahoje, but he is driven backwards. There's going to be space on the wing. There it is. Kasende. And the Cheetahs have scored in the corner. And there's your bonus point. Oh, what am I doing here? Second half. All that trouble with the microphones, I got distracted. I forgot. Second half action here. I was supposed to change this at halftime. We mess around with all that stuff at halftime. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're set. Now we're cooking. Who scored that try? I've already forgotten. Here's the kick. Short and wide. So 26-14. It was Kasende, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Kasende on the wing. All right, so tries Kasende. No conversion. That's Jesende. What the heck is that? It's Kasende. Okay, scores 26-14 now. Here's the restart. A short kickoff. Pumas got it. 62 minutes into it. Marvelous Mashimbi with the carry now. Darren Adonis comes back this way. Ever since Ross Brody went out, the Pumas have been in trouble here. That was 7 minutes into the game, if I recall correctly. Yeah, 7:09 when Ross Brody got out. He'd already had a big impact on the game. They had a 6-0 lead. Cheetahs offside. Pumas are going to... Darren Adonis tries to take off with it. Never onside is the call. Peter Van Breda says, now I've got the right jersey. I think you mean the correct jersey. Right is a surname. Afrikaners trying to go with English. You guys are like me with my Afrikaans. Misspelling words. Right, 63-36. Cheetahs in firm control of this game now. I haven't picked out my Springboks jersey for the game today. I'll do that during the break. Man, oh man, I'm going to have to bring everything back up, test everything here. This is crazy. Okay, Wenzel's out for the Cheetahs. George Lawrence comes in. Lawrence coming in. George Lawrence coming in now for the Cheetahs. So Gideon Fundamental getting taped up around the elbow, just below the elbow. That's strange. Did he cut something? I don't think I've ever seen anyone get wrapped in that place before. Just below the elbow. He must have been bleeding. All right, Pumas with a 6-meter line out now, courtesy of that penalty. And the Cheetahs try to disrupt it, but the Pumas come away with it nonetheless, and the Maul's driving forward, but now it stops. Better get out of there. Cheetahs have worked their way through the Maul. Pumas driving, but not getting anywhere. Ball's available. Darren Adonis, that was a low pass. Nice job to hold on to it. Boy, rabid scrambles going on here. Pumas desperate to get a try. Oh, there's space. Oh, and Tino Swanepoel lost it forward to Michael Anis. The Pumas squander a golden opportunity to score here. Oh, that's a huge moment in this contest, and that might be what seals it. As Tino Swanepoel, the pass was coming laser fast, like a rocket to him from Clinton Swat. He had Tino Swanepoel. Damn. So the Pumas just don't get it done there. That's probably going to kill them right there. Tino Swanepoel's had a good game, but that does not go down well in his CV. All right, here we go. Less than 15 minutes, so about 15 minutes remaining. So we're down after this to the final game. One more game left in the regular season. That'll be the Bulls and Sharks tomorrow. I'll be covering that game. But today, this is it for the Pumas and the Cheetahs. And right now, it's slipping away for the Pumas. And the Cheetahs will go to the playoffs and get 5 wins, 4 losses, and a draw in the season, and 29 points. (26:14). Clock is stopped at 64:47. Peter, you subtracted your message. What happened there? Huh? Why'd you take your message away? Did I offend? I apologize if I did. That wasn't intentional. Oh, it's because someone typed right in. What's a Twizza? It's a drink, Fleshin. It's a crappy drink. Oh, you're reading that off of here. Twizza's are one of these crappy soft drinks in South Africa. It tastes horrible. Bind. Don't even know if they're even in business anymore. This is an old jersey. See the Super Sport on here. It's old. Twizza is a drink. Peter, you didn't leave, did you, man? Hope you didn't leave, man. 65-16 clock, and we'll restart that scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, damn it. My freaking phone is locked up now. What the hell? The Chinese and all my stuff. Here's a kick down the pitch. Tino Swanepoel with the ball. Over to Van Niekerk. Tackles made. 65-53. Season slipping away from the Pumas. They could have used that try for minutes because stripped by Mahoja. Cheetahs. Lawrence kicks it down the pitch, and there's nobody home. It's a 50-22. If Spotlight doesn't get there, he gets it down to about 10 meters away. What a kick by George Lawrence. And the TV announcers are questioning the decision to bring George Lawrence in, but Wenzel was playing terribly in my view. So caught there by Nkulu, who's had a bad game. Nkula carries it forward. Since he came off the bench, not impressed. Aiden Davis wearing number 26, not 19. Cheetahs now, Van Wyk. If they get another one, they'll seal this thing with just 13 minutes remaining. Michael Anis has played much better than I anticipated in this game. Dancing around out there towards the middle of the pitch. Van Vuren to Lawrence. Lawrence driving forward. Pick and go by the Cheetahs, but he's driven straight back. Lawrence trying to sort players out here. Vernon Paulo with the carry. Cheetahs now just going through a bunch of phases. Tackle release. Player still going forward. Lawrence, great job. Boshoff to Manil Hatzenberg, who offloads that ball to Aiden Davis, who gets it back to Anis. I think it was Michael Anis inside the 22 as Van Vuren digs it out. Cheetahs getting a little bit chippy here. 10 phases. Lawrence back to Sekikete. Haven't called his number in a long time. Victor Sekikete, the captain. Lawrence. Oh, Kasende gets free. Gets through several tacklers. Finally picked up over there by the Pumas. Ball stripped out. Ripped away. Now Pico Sabatle has the ball for the Pumas. Suddenly the worm turns. And the Pumas with the ball now. After like 11 phases by the Cheetahs, they got nothing out of it. 12 minutes in the game. But what matters is that the Pumas must get a try quickly. They have just 12 minutes remaining here. No penalty kicks. Try is what they need. And Swart will kick this ball right on the edge of where the sun is at. And I cannot see. Stefan Coetzee gives chase. And he can't get there in time. Well, nice tackle on Nkula. Oh, my goodness. Michael Anis driven backwards by Van Niekerk at midfield. And the Cheetahs retain possession. As Van Vuren digs it out. Sends it over to George. No, that's not George Lawrence. That was Carl Wegner. Wegner's still out there. He's the silent man today. Here's the kick. Lawrence sends it to the 22, taken down there by Pico Sabatne. And that's Swat who kicks it back, and it's going to bounce. Keep going. In fact, it's inside the 22. Oh, no. What a tough break. Oh, man, that thing almost went for 50-22, but it goes for a goal line drop kick. Ooh, man. So close to being a 50-22. Just, the length of a ball. Man. Length of a ball. Why are they coming back here? It should be a goal line drop kick. I guess because it went through the try zone, it comes all the way back. Hinkus van Wyk getting treatment down there for his shoulder now. Peter says he tries to edit, but I end up deleting. Don't worry about it, Peter. It's fine. I just don't mean to give you a hard time. Dimas and Fouché. It's just, I find it interesting because Dimas and Fouché, hang on. Dimas replaced by Adre Fouché. Because for me, it's the same sort of thing. I spell things like I pronounce Afrikaans the way it's spelled, but you guys don't speak phonetically, you know? So, I mean, like, let's go with Fulshank. Oh, here's another change. Danrich Fisaki comes in. So that'll be the end of Clinton Swart's day. Fisaki comes in to replace Swart. No, I pronounce it's Fulshank. It's a German name. It's been Afrikanicized. And you guys say Fulskank. It's not Fulskank, it's Fulshank. And Labaskakne, it's Loboshen. It's French. Visage, yeah, I got that. So, but Afrikaners say Labaskakne. That's not the pronunciation. It's Loboshen. Anyway, so. And Ambrose Papier is correct because it's French, but Afrikaners say Ambrose Papier. Papier, whatever. Papier. It's Papier. They say Papier, yeah. Set! Cheetahs with a scrum here. Came all the way back because that thing just went through the try zone. Advantage for the Cheetahs. Also for the carry. Stripped by Fisaki, but it's going to be the Cheetahs ball. Last 10 minutes coming up. There we are. We're in the last 10 minutes of this contest. The Cheetahs are going to go on to the playoffs. They'll be next week in Joburg at Ellis Park to take on the Lions, who finished the season 9 wins and 1 loss. What a season for the Lions. Yeah, and the Bulls, who were pipped, they have one more game left. So they're going to go for the post here and make it a 3-score game, which is the smart money. That's what I would do. Smart money is to kick the ball to the post. So George Lawrence will kick this to try to take it to 29-14 and make it a 3-score game if he's successful. Boy, there's a lot of male pattern baldness going on that Cheetahs team. A lot of male pattern baldness going on there. Here's the kick. George Lawrence, 71 minutes into it now. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Here he goes. Plenty of time. He kicks it. Is he going to get it? Flags go up, but it's 29-14. Cheetahs are going on to the playoffs. They slide backwards into the playoffs. I just said the time, man. 71-25. 71-25. 8.5 minutes remain. 71-30 now in this contest. All right, so now that's pretty much going to do it for the Pumas unless a magical comeback happens here. Victor Sekakete with a restart. Aiden Davis with the ball. Tackled. Van Furen, the new scrum half, over to Upamahoja. He's had a great game. Nkula kicks it down the pitch. The Pumas are going to take it. Fisaki threatens, but then doesn't take it into play. All right, we got to get a man of the match coming up here, so let's work on that. Man of the match. Okay. Man of the match. And overthrown, and the Cheetahs come away with it. They've already bossed off to Gideon and Fundamava to Munia Hotzenberg on the outside. Here comes Nkula. Oh, Nkula's poor pass back inside to Anis was too low. What a shame. What an absolute shame. All right, folks. There is your options for man of the match. Get your chance. Get your vote in. 3 options. Very poor pass. But even if he'd made the pass, Danrich Visachi was there. He probably would have stripped the ball. Certainly would have made the tackle on Michael Anis. So it'll be the Pumas scrum. So top performers meters made. Pico Sabatle, 112 meters in this game. Michael Anis, 91. Vian Fanikiak, 79. Kasende, 77. And Stefan Kotsia, 76. That's a quiet 76 from Stefan Kotsia of the Pumas. 3 of the top distance runners today are Pumas, not Cheetahs. Bind. Set. And Darren Adonis puts it in. It spins sideways, so the whistle blows. We're going to reset this one. 6 minutes remain. 74 minutes on my mark. Mark. Lions beating Cheetahs and then Sharks beating Bulls next week. Really, Johan? Okay. Which means Ellis Park will be the final. Yeah, that does seal the game. Yeah, there's no miracle for the Pumas. And we've got a Cheetah getting some treatment now. I can't see who it is. Where do they get these lovely colored physios? This lady reminds me of the one that's for the Springboks, but she actually looks more attractive from the side anyway. Does that become kind of a niche career field for young colored ladies? Becoming physios for sports teams? Seems like all the physios in South Africa are young, attractive colored ladies. That's just my observation. I'm just saying. Sharks will use a URC team, says Johan. Alberts, yeah, at least they're getting the Final Four. Bind. Set. And boy, the Cheetahs that blew up that scrum. They win a penalty there. Oh, my goodness. Wow, they are stoked. The Cheetahs player was injured as Lawrence Victor. I didn't even know he was in the game. No wonder I didn't recognize who it was. Wow, Cheetahs just blew that up. So everything, the wheels coming off for the Pumas. The wheels just coming off for the Pumas, folks. Unfortunate for them. Just checking something here real quick. Okay. Line out successful for the Cheetahs. They're in Tomal. Vernon Paulo at the back. It's going forward. It's going forward. 2 meters. He can drive across. There it is. Paulo got it. He was over, but they didn't call it. I saw it on the line. There it is. Aiden Davis. Aiden Davis get another try. Aiden Davis with a try. So, just waiting for the so that's going to put the Cheetahs up with another try here, folks. Oh, sorry. A little distracted here trying to do multiple things at once. So, for you Cheetahs fans, here we go. There you go. All right, here's the kick. Nope, no good. So we add 5 points to that. 34 is the score. 34-14, Cheetahs out in front now. Here's the restart. Donruss Fisaki goes short. And I don't know who got it. Looks like the Cheetahs have got it. Yep. Cheetahs have it. 3 minutes remain. They come wide. Lawrence gets it out here. Michael Anis now. Close to that touchline. Van Vuren digs it out to George Lawrence. Kicks it over the top. Chases on. Takes a high bounce. And it picked up by Jared Adonis. Oh, nice job by the Pumas. They're not done yet. Nice work here. Oh, David Britz throws it right to Mahoje, who's just had a brilliant game here. Open Mahoje with another brilliant. 2.5 minutes remain in the contest. Kula kicks it down the pitch. It's going to go inside the 22, bouncing still. Finally, he's going to be picked up back there by Pico Sabatle at the 5-meter line. He's going to come wide over the 22. Still going. Sabatle runs into his own player. It's going to be an obstruction penalty. Why did you run right into your own player, man? That guy was stationary. That's just dumb. That's a stupid play by Pico Sabatle. Oops, and we got a cheetah down. Things looking ugly there for... My goodness. All right, last 2 minutes of the contest here. 34-14. Things not gone well. George Lawrence kicks for the corner, and the Cheetah's going to try. So Fundamev is out, and Vumazonke is in. Don't know who that is. Sisonke Vumazonke. Well, that's a mouthful. Gideon Fundameva is out. Last minute and a half. Cheetahs. Thanks to 100+ people showed up here. Wow, low attendance for this one, just 1,200. That's kind of a bummer. Line out successful to the Cheetahs. Sekikete comes down with it into a maul. It's driving over. Does he? And there's the try. Wow. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? It's like Gideon Fundamev. I thought he would have the game. Looks like he got it. Looks like it is Gideon Fundamev. Yeah. $20 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. This is 22nd try in Currie Cup action. George Lawrence, 10 seconds left. That one looks good. Flags go up. It's 41-14. There's the sad hooter. One more coming up today, folks. That's the big one. Springboks. About an hour from now, I'll go live for that game. It's an hour and a half before it happens. Pumas get it on the restart. Diaga now with a carry. Stefan Diaga. Cheetahs steal it. They're going to get a penalty here for not rolling away. Yeah. Missed second go, he says. All right, so Clinton Swat is still out there. I thought he came out of the game. Substitutions are not actually happening. So Fisaki must have got in as a wing or fullback, not as a fly half. So Pumas kick it deep, a chance to get some more points, but their season's over. Line out, not challenged. Pumas still trying to drive forward here. tackled 7 meters away. Darren Adonis in the role of scrum half came in from the wing after the injury to Ross Brody in the first half. In the 8th minute, 7 minutes 9 seconds, he went out with a wicked injury. Chandre Leonard, in front of him, strips the ball, and they kick it into touch. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the game. So the Pumas don't get another score there. And the Cheetahs have won. But don't get too excited by the score, folks. The competition was not very strong. Pumas are pretty sad this season. So they'll go on, and they will play the semifinals in Joburg next week. 41-14. Next one coming up is the Springboks a little over an hour from now. I'm going to reboot my computer, test all my software again, and make sure that we're doing okay here when we get started. Wow. So, from Nelspruit, what a sad day as this season ends. Only one game left in the regular season. That's tomorrow. That's the Sharks hosting the Bulls at Kings Park. And we'll see who they play in that game. Both sides. 14-9 at the end of the first half. Winds up being 41-14 in the end. Wow. Cheetahs just rolling over the Pumas here in the second half. So the Cheetahs will move on to the playoffs to play the Lions at Ellis Park. Sharks will play the Bulls at Loftus. And everyone's boasting that Sharks are going to win that game. The Bulls were undefeated until last week. And everyone's like, they're going to lose. Yes, I know it's because of URC selections, but still, what a comeuppance for Bulls fans who had a great season only to see it given away late in the season. I'm not writing the Bulls off at Loftus. I need to see the lineup before I do that. So who did you guys pick for man of the match? You guys picked Daniel Kasende. That's who the TV crew picked as well, Daniel Kasende. But I thought Mahuja really deserved it. All right, let's see if I can get the interview, whether it hang around or not, because it depends whether the music is playing or not. No.
For your medal is in
Kasende. Daniel Kasende is their man of the match.
And they don't call you Postman Dan for nothing. 2 express deliveries. What a season you're having. 8 tries in 8 games. Tell us a little bit about what it takes.
Look, we're working hard for each other. You know, it's one thing to work for yourself, but you go the extra mile when you know everyone around you depends on you to do the action. So, yeah, happy with the team performance today.
You're going to need more going into the semi-final. Looking forward to it next week?
Definitely. Look, we made it tough for ourselves, but now we're ready to go again.
What do you expect from the Fidelity ADT Lions away from home for you guys? Big one.
Look, it's a good team, a good bunch of youngsters. We're looking forward to playing against them because, you know, in Bloom it didn't go our way. So, yeah, a bit of payback. Let's go. Let's go.
Payback.
Baby.
Bit of payback. Daniel Kasende, always on form. Fantastic performance. Want more? Congratulations. Good luck next week.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Cheers.
All right, Daniel Kasende. There you go, folks. Wow. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in. And that was Daniel Kasende, man of the match. In France, it's Bayonne versus Perpignan right now. That is ongoing. So Springboks coming up in an hour and a half, but I will be covering that here in about an hour. So it's going to be an early start to it. It's listed as 11 o'clock, 5 o'clock South Africa time, but I want to get an early start for that. Snot Cup for my Pumas, says Gypsy. Scoreline is an emphatic win. It is, Albert. Cheetahs belong 4th placed and Pumas don't. No, I agree, Brandon. The Cheetahs had a better season, although it wasn't a great season. It started out very well. So let's see if the South African Rugby has got their... No, they still haven't gotten updated. So the Cheetahs go to 29 points on the log, and the Pumas finish at 24. The Gricos at 24. And then Province at 20 points, and the Griffins with just 3 points on the log. So the Lions finished first. There's only one thing left to decide, and, well, there's nothing left to decide, actually, because, it's all set now. Nothing. Tomorrow's game doesn't matter other than watching your teams play. The Bulls, even if they get a bonus point win, would only go to 42. They'd finish behind the Lions at 43. If the Sharks get a bonus point win, it takes them to 36, and the Bulls have 37. So nothing will change tomorrow. So there you have it. Lions hosting the Cheetahs, Bulls hosting the Sharks. That's next week in the semifinals, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, folks. Please tune in with me for about an hour from now when we play South Africa game. So looking forward to that one. Let me go ahead and get a break and reboot my computer. Thank you all so much. Cheetahs run rampant in the end. It was a slow start, but in the end, after a 14-9 halftime score, they finished 41-14 over the Pumas, whose season ends today. And the Cheetahs will see their season end next week, most likely at Ellis Park. Anyway, thank you all. God bless. And thanks for your patience with the frustrations here. Sorry for the problems today. Hopefully we're all sorted out. I'm going to reboot just to make sure and then test everything. Cheers, everybody. Thanks a lot. Yes, Big G, the Sharks are playing the Bulls tomorrow at Kings Park, but it means nothing. It doesn't change the outcome of anything. All it changes is the record, whoever wins. The Sharks need to win to keep the momentum going, but it doesn't change. They're still going to finish where they finish. All right? Thank you very much.